Hello everyone, this Mouse is back in the house, and I got another video for you of stuff I picked up throughout the week. I had to work Saturday, so I missed most of the yard sales, flea market, all that kind of stuff. Really wasn't many estate sales going on either. So I went ahead and went down, drove maybe about an hour, a little less, to this um, kind of like a consignment shop area or antique booths, but it's like a indoor flea market, like kind of a mixture of the three. Picked up some stuff there, and then the other stuff I picked up from the Goodwill store during the week. So let me show you what I picked up at the, we'll call it an antique mall. I found this one Jim Shore. It's a nutcracker. He was only $5 because he's supposed to have a pipe in his other hand, long stem pipe. But I think we could make one or find one out of wood that would fit him nicely and just fix him up so he looks right. But he does not look bad at all. There's no other damage to him other than that pipe missing. And as you guys know, I love this blown glass. I love the colors on this one. It was in the upper part of my price range, but it is a very large gourd. I ended up paying $15 for that. And then got a bunch of stuff from a really nice lady. I'm actually going back this coming weekend to meet up with her, hopefully to make a deal on some other stuff she said she had at her house. Non-related to what I'm about to show you, but we'll see if that deal goes through and worry about that when it comes. But I picked up some of these little, I think it was these three. Little amber glass crackle with the blown glass. Smooth green glass, but it's also blown glass. Little pitcher. And then this big red elephant's foot bud vase. I got all three of those for $10. I picked up these Engage farm animals. They were $1 for the pair. And then some old lead made in England. Cows and gooses, rooster, ducks. And those were $2 for all those. And then in a different booth, picked up some more crackle glass. This one's actually very similar to the blue glass I got the other week. And this really nice pitcher. It's really heavy. The bottom of it's super thick. The glass is real thick in general, but I thought that was pretty cool. Picked up this little house. You put a candle in the back and it can hang, but it's all glass and I don't even know what the material, lead, however, metal infused. And then I picked up these blown glass objects. Now, guessing this is like a little pumpkin would be my best guess. Not sure what this is, a cherry, maybe. And then this, my wife thinks maybe it's supposed to be a star fruit, but it's really cool. It's got a cool shape, really cool color to it. And then I picked up these crackle glass Yankee candle holders. And also picked up, actually this one came from the same person as I got the Jim Shore thing from and the Gourd. I forgot to mention it, but this extremely heavy glass turtle. I mean, this thing, I don't even know how much it weighs, but it weighs a lot. But he's really cool. So that's what I got from the antique mall. And then from the Goodwill, I picked up this similar, but not the same, crackle glass Yankee candle. They all have pine cones on them. But like I said, these are a little bit different. Picked up this, I'm going to say the name wrong. My wife always has to pronounce it for me. Miska? Glass World Candy Bowl. I'm guessing this is a coaster. One of those cut geodes. I don't know if it's quartz or what. There is a slight damage to it though, which I did not notice when I was there. But, and got this big old paperweight. Now I got this cool little Cameo music box. It's not silver, it's just silver toned. But it does work. It's really clean. There's no damage to it whatsoever. And I believe it was only $1.50. And they sell for in the $20 range, if I remember correctly. I did look it up, but that was a week ago when I did that. Joseph's Originals, I believe is what that is. Little dog figurine. This little cat is Joseph Originals as well. And it's actually a planner that somebody turned into a pincushion. So I'm going to leave it as a pincushion. I think it looks really good like that. Somebody can always turn it back into a planner if they don't like the pincushion. So it works both ways. But if I pull the pincushion out, it's never going to be a pincushion again. So we'll try to sell it that way to start. And then there's only a single, I don't remember which one's which, salt or pepper shaker. It doesn't have the plug, and it doesn't have the match. But these are from the 1940s when I looked it up. And just as an individual one, it will sell for a little bit of money. Not gonna, not nothing to write home about. But and then I got these black walnut bowls, and they actually got a nice little stamp on the bottom, which is upside down. Solid black walnut, sorry, from Customs Crafts. So I'm going to sell them as a set. I paid $1 a piece for them, so I got $6 into them. I think I can get $25 to maybe $30 for them. Generally about $6 a piece. So that's all I have for you today. Try not to keep it too long, so I kind of just ran through them real quick. I don't think I skipped anything. Let me know what you think. Let me know which one's your favorite. Did I make bad buys, good buys? But definitely have more for you to come. I went to estate sales this past weekend and got a bunch of stuff. And then, like I said, tomorrow I'm supposed to be going to meet the one lady to possibly buy another group of things. So things are looking positive.